Hey gamers, the Red Dragon here from BattleStrats.com, and today we're talking about Red Dead Redemption, the Redeemed achievement, which is to get 100% game completion on your stats. So I'm not going to give out any spoilers, so don't worry that you shouldn't watch this video because you're afraid you'll learn something you shouldn't. You'll still be able to thoroughly enjoy the game while you're trying to go for these missions. Let's start out with the first one, which is complete all 57 story missions. Pretty simple. Pull up your map, go to every large letter indicated on your map. Large letters indicate people that you need to talk to in order to complete the story, and those are your main missions. Next is collect all 5 rare weapons. The rare weapons can be found in these 2 gunsmith locations, and these are the weapons that you need to purchase. I'm not going to put a price on here because depending on your game and the decisions that you make, it can determine how much things cost. For instance, I did a lot of good deeds and people give me a discount on items, so my prices are pretty cheap compared to what they were when I first walked into the store when I first started the game. Next on the list is outfits. These are 9 outfits that you need to purchase. Outfits some of them are just for aesthetics, and some of them actually will aid you in your game and make things a whole lot easier. Like some of them give you abilities for extra Deadeye, or it regenerates a lot faster. So there are some outfits that could help you along. An easy way to track outfits once you've unlocked the ability to go find them is click Start, go to Outfits. Select which one you want to work on if you have a list up, and out beside there, if you look on the right, there will be a button that says Track. You just press that button, and then when you go to your map, you're going to actually have a marker on your map telling you which area to go to in order to complete the different objectives that you need in order to piece your outfits together. Next, you must purchase all 13 houses. Rent beds do not count as a house, so be sure you have all of these houses that are listed here. If you need to leave any of these up for a period of time, use common sense and use the pause button to pause these. Work all 5 jobs. Horse breaking is represented by a horse symbol on your map, and the night watch is represented by a crescent moon. Next is the gang hideouts. Now, gang hideouts are not just for fun. They give you a lot of weapons and loot as you complete them. So gang hideouts you really want to take on as quickly as you can, because these weapons are going to help you along the way and just going to make things a lot easier. So be sure that you hit up these 8 gang hideouts and these locations. Next up is get legendary status on all challenges. Now, in order to see your challenges, which are survivalist, hunting, sharpshooter, and treasure, you click on Start, Journal, and then Challenges. And each one of these will tell you what you have to do in order to move on to the next rank. You have to do these in order. So if you're working on survivalist, you're going and picking flowers as you go, it's not going to help you. So I actually suggest that you don't do that, because it's going to be a lot easier in order to complete your ranks if you do them in order. One thing that's really going to make your life a whole lot easier on survivalist is these let you know which area to look for. Go to the general store, buy a survivalist map, and what you can do is head out to the location of where it says you can find these particular flowers. Pull up your kit, use that map, and what that map's going to do is display all of the flowers in that location on your mini-map for 20 minutes in real time. Now, if you achieve level 5 of Survivalist, that actually doubles to 40 minutes. So you can really get your money's worth out of these maps. You can keep on going back and purchasing them, and keep on using them until you've completed all of these challenges. They're not difficult, they're just time consuming. For the hunting challenges, on the link in the description we have everywhere where you can find a lot of these animals. Other things you can do is look at your map. If you zoom in a little bit, you'll actually see pictures of animals. They're not just there for looks. Those are actually where those animals are located on the map in that vicinity. Another thing you can do is go to the general store, purchase bait. That will also help you get these. For the sharpshooter challenges, I can't stress enough how important Deadeye is, especially with some of the later stages of trying to disarm people or doing things without reloading. Deadeye really comes in handy if you need more of it. There's some outfits you can put on, and you can go to the store and purchase moonshine. So stock up on that, and it's going to also aid you in giving you more Deadeye. And then lastly, you have the treasure challenge locations. These are the areas. If you go to the link in the description box, it will show you where exactly the treasures are. I'm not going to post them here because that might be considered a spoiler for some people who wish to try to find them themselves. You'll also have to complete 20 wanted posters or bounties. These are in several different locations. Remember, bounties are a good way to make money, especially if you bring them back alive. They almost give you double the amount of money every time if you bring them back alive. You'll also have to complete 18 stranger missions. Stranger missions are not difficult. Once you start them, it will show you where you need to go. You find strangers by going up and talking to, they're represented by question marks on the map. And you can start as many of these as you want and go back to them later to complete them. So as you run across strangers, you could go ahead and start that mission if you like. You'll also have to play the 6 mini games. You must come out profitable in order for these to count towards the 100% completion. You can do these in any order and at any location. Finally, you must unlock all 97 map locations. One thing that you can do to make this a whole lot easier is you can go to the general stores, and there are several of them all across the map. Go into each one of those and you can purchase maps. And what those do, as soon as you purchase a map, go and use it. And what it'll do is it may take a minute or so, but it will update your map and it will then say you've unlocked all the locations in this particular area. You will need to probably go to several stores in order to purchase all of the different maps because they don't always carry the same thing. Another thing is if you go in there and it says not available, that simply means that you've either unlocked already all the locations and you don't need the map, or if you're early into the game, it may be because you haven't unlocked that section of the map yet. So that might be a possibility. And that's it. As soon as you complete all these tasks, they are very time consuming. You will have the redeemed achievement and a nice extra set of achievements or trophies depending on what console you're playing. Like I said before, you can find a lot more in-depth guide on the description link on Battle Strats. There's also a lot more tips, and we're going to be adding to that constantly, so be sure to check that out. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Look for more Red Dead Redemption videos coming shortly. Red Dragon signing out.